Oh god, I'm starting to hear a rift nearby. We better hurry up and... Oh, shnikes! Oh, shnikes! Oh, come on. Hello, survivors, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 12 of The Hunter. You get my field of view back in order here. Yeah, I think that's all I have to change. Okay, so I can't remember off the top of my head who said it, but a commenter mentioned... Yup, look at that. So apparently that effect HUD mode thing I was getting in Episode 1's got nothing to do with mods. And I have no idea why it spazzes out whenever I start a new world in 1.20. But that is just an actual thing that I can control with the L key. Yeah, show/hide effect HUD. So thank you for whoever told me that. I'm sorry I can't remember your name offhand as I'm playing, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I'm going to turn that on to always, probably. I don't know what it does. It's pitch black, so I don't know about actually getting out there and doing anything right now. Alright, that's on always. So I guess maybe we'll do a little bit of planning. I mean, I think I know what I want to do for the most part, which I think I want to go grab some copper up by the limestone area. I had a pretty good copper reading, and the reason for that is for making smaller tools. Like, I still need copper spears or bronze ideally, so if I have copper I can make bronze, and then besides that we can use that for like nails and like lanterns, and then I don't have to go wasting all my iron. Not that it's a waste, I should have plenty of iron, but it would be nice to have a lesser metal around to use for those type of things. And then I'll keep using iron for toolage primarily. But first I have to find that copper deposit, and first I have to find the copper prospecting reading. I think it's way up here by the limestone area. So if this works out, I should be able to grab some limestone too, which is another goal. We need to start leather working. So we definitely need limestone, and I would really enjoy some copper and or bronze for spears and stuff. Alright, there it is. Decent native copper. We had a 7.5% reading. So that's already like good. That's not amazing for copper, but like in general, that would be a lot of material if that is a real deposit. So I think what we'll do is we'll head way up there. I'll try to find and triangulate that deposit if it exists. We'll grab some copper, and then we'll grab some limestone, and then hopefully... that's just a nice simple run. It's going to take a while because it's sort of a trip, but theoretically it should be nice and simple. Here's hoping. And then we do have the mini base up there if we need it to sleep in, so that's nice. That's already up there because that's going to be a good area. So there's going to be a lot of stuff up there, it looks like to me. All right, but first I have to get through today. So I'll mark that for now. That's the statue where I took the candles from. That'll be like our guidepost. That's what I'll aim for, because that'll get me in the general area. But yeah, first we should probably sleep so nothing kills me outside. But regardless, I have some chores to catch up on. I'm sure some bees will be ready, and maybe I have to water plants. I don't know. There's always something to do. So let me figure that bit out, and then we'll get to exploring here pretty soon. Sweet. All right, so I made us a couple of iron prospecting picks because they only have 650 durability. They don't have 1,000 like the mining pickaxe. But I'm probably only going to take one at a time for inventory purposes. This is why we need to start working on leather so we can get leather bags, but we need limestone for that, and we're going to start fixing that problem. So I already have an iron pickaxe, and I think this is going to be the way to go. Just one pickaxe, one prospecting pick. If they're iron, they should last us, and we can grab anything we run into, pretty much. So, sounds good to me. That'll keep the inventory fairly light for going out and grabbing stuff. I don't know that I'll be bringing food beyond berries. I do still have to go finish watering the plants, actually. But then I think after I water the plants, we should be good to go and start heading north. I think that's the very last chore I have to do. Where am I going to set these? Where can I set these? I made new tongs just for over here. I got tired of grabbing the ones in the house. Well, I don't want to set it right in front of the pit, but I need a double tall wall. Oh, this is such a simple thing. Here we go. Da ta-da! Yeah, I think this is pretty much how we're going to take off. So that would be like 6 and 3 slots. So I'd probably take 3 slots of big copper chunks, and then I'd take like 6 slots of 64 limestone, something like that, if it all works out. First I have to find the copper. So let me finish watering my babies here, and then I think we're going to take off on an adventure to find copper and limestone. There's our statue, I think. Yes, look at this. It was mostly a boring journey, so I probably didn't show you much. I found some resin, a little bit of red clay. Nothing too big of a deal. Here's our statue. I still really wonder what the heck this is. Sort of looks like a gargoyle. It sort of looks like a dragon. Sort of looks like a mix of the two. Alright, it's almost 5 p.m., so it's going to start getting dark shortly. So, my first prospect... Oh, I guess I probably did it in here. Alright, well, I don't know... What cave is this? Did I look down here? Yes, and I've been up here. Okay, but I didn't go all the way back. And I don't think a creature stopped me. If so, it was just a drifter. I think I just sort of was uninterested, maybe. I'm gonna go take a look back here. Maybe if nothing else, it can move me far enough away I can get a second prospect without even having to break ground. Oh yeah, look, there's my ladders. I was here. I was totally here. Flint, I remember the flint. Okay, I guess this doesn't really split off exactly the way I need it to, but it's giving me a little bit more distance from the last prospect. So let's see just this teeny distance if we get positive or negative improvement. I think the first sample was like 7.8 or something. Oh, decent, 10.3. Alright, so it's already getting better, so I guess this is the way that we're going to start chasing that copper reading, but I should probably get above ground to do the rest, because it's going to be obnoxious and dangerous working through that cave. So I'm just going to do some digs in the dirt, get down to the rock level, prospect there, and when I feel like I've triangulated it, we'll start digging a hole down, I guess. All right, folks, I think we're gonna head back to the mini base and take a little nap for the night. We're gonna take a little snooze. The creatures, I mean, I did run into some drifters in that cave, but that was just cave creatures, so it's not a big deal. But I mean, it's starting to get nighttime, so the odds are pretty heavy. Creepy crawlies are gonna come out at some point. Actually, I sort of want to add on to this little dirt hut, though. Like, I just want to give it, like, a little front entrance hall, maybe? Or expand it. I'm not quite sure, but if there's no creatures around right now, I think I do sort of want to expand this thing out a little bit. Oh god, I'm starting to hear a rift nearby. We better hurry up and... Oh, shnikes! Oh, shnikes! Oh, come on. I don't even have enough dirt to pack myself up. What the heck is this? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't sleep yet. I guess I probably should, but I was really hoping to finish the front entrance, which is really... just moving these two front blocks over, but alright, you know what, screw it. There's drifters right there. Let's wake up and see how things go. Alright, here we are. What time is it? Oh, it's only 4:30 a.m., so it's still pretty much dark out. These things aren't gonna leave yet. Go away. I don't know what to do. Wonder if I could go down. Maybe I should like make a basement. Just like a second floor. I won't feel so trapped. Look at all these drifters. Oh my gosh. I could probably totally do this. No, because then I would still be breaking the ground level. I don't know. It's close. I could maybe do it. It's just I'm starting in such a small spot. Oh, I would have to spiral. I think if I spiraled, I could do it. That's alright, though. Screw it. Screw it. I just feel trapped. That's what this is. I want more space, and I feel trapped. It's just drifters, but I'm sure there's some freaking Bowtorn and Shivers out there, and that's what I'm actually afraid of. Those things suck. So here's my little hall I'm trying to make. Freaking stupid idiots out there, you stupid monkey men won't leave me alone. And you're simple enough to kill, I just shouldn't have to kill you. You should shoo away with the sun. Will you please go away? Please. Leave me alone, dog, I'm begging you. Leave me alone. Alright, it's like 5:30, the sun was coming up. You people should be disappearing. What is wrong with you? Get away from my house. It's starting to make me mad, dude. Starting to really make me mad. I think he's gone. Is he gone? He should be just... Ah, you frickin' ugh. At this point, I should probably just spear him and kill him, but now it feels personal that I should avoid him. I don't want to give that drifter the glory of even my attention proper, if that makes sense. Alright, the new plan is I'm going out the side. That's it. It's that simple. You better not even notice. Yeah, what's up, stupid drifter? I outsmarted you now. Okay, thank God. I mean, it's not even a big deal. It's just like a psychological torture that stuck in this tiny little room and there's creatures outside, and theoretically at this time it should have only been the 1 or 2 drifters left, but I would rather not find out. All right, I'm gonna mark the mini base, like keep it pinned, just like the real base. Those will be my two sort of anchor points. And I want to put a big dirt antenna on this thing just so I can see it from afar. I was having trouble finding it. Like, not really, but I had to use the map. I couldn't just look and see. So that was rather inconvenient as the light was leaving. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave the mini base alone for now. We should be good. It's daylight hours. I'm gonna go do another prospect or two, I think. Maybe check like north or south. I don't even really know if I have to, because look, I've done a little triangle. So maybe we'll just like go in the middle of the triangle and start digging down and looking for copper, because it seems like that 10 to 11% range is about as high as we're gonna get. I don't think I want to start in a cave already. So yeah, I think looking at that and the fact that we've sort of triangled, it's probably, if there is a deposit, it's somewhere in here. So I'm just gonna start digging down, and we better run into this thing, please. Hey, I gained a level in the digging skill. Alright, let's see what we get here. Clay digger, increased clay, peat cutter, saltpeter. Oh, okay. That one's a little different, but I want clay digger. It's just increased clay yield as you dig clay. So that's an easy first choice. Alright, I'm about to start digging our hole, people. We're just gonna go straight down and see what we get. Alright, so far no copper, although we're not too deep, but we're a couple rock layers deep now. But yeah, that's what I thought. I found brown coal, so I think this will be our backup plan. If I can't find copper, we'll come up and we will mine out this brown coal. I can't use brown coal for the bloomeries. It doesn't burn hot enough, but I can use it for the forges. So at that point, basically forging becomes free. I still have to make charcoal for the bloomeries to keep the bars coming. But if I just gather a bunch of brown charcoal, then using it is basically free. And so at that point, I think iron plates are viable for lanterns. It sort of seems like a waste-ish, of iron. But not really. And then we're stunting on these hoes. We're going to have iron lanterns, son. So we'll see. But hopefully I find some copper, because that's just the easiest solution. It looks like I found lead. Probably go right through another lead deposit, but I really don't need lead. I just need copper or the brown coal. That'll be a good backup, I guess. But I'm gonna dig a heck of a lot deeper. I'm gonna go as far as I can. I have a lot of ladders, so I'm gonna go as far as I can, and when I accept that there's no copper, then we'll come up and hit the coal if we need to. All right, I think I've made it about as far as we are gonna be able to go. I'm pretty much out of ladders here, and I think I could make more with sticks, but I ran into what seems to be a huge quartz deposit at the bottom here, and I'm down into the peridotite. Like, I just don't think it's gonna happen, people. There's no way. If there is a copper deposit, it's not literally right here. I'm almost certain, and this shouldn't be this deep. Like, copper can be way closer to the surface. It's not like iron, where you usually do have to dig down 200 blocks. So I'm not sure what's going on with that pretty decent copper reading. Technically, that just means that's the chance that it does spawn here at World Gen, which means it doesn't have to. So I could be off the mark, or that copper reading could just be a false reading of a deposit that's not really here. I don't know. So I think at this point, I'm just going to say screw it. I'm going to accept my fate. We're going to start grabbing brown coal. And then we're going to make iron lanterns. Screw it. We're just going to go straight to iron lanterns on some boss stuff. Like, whatever, dude. I did sort of want the coloration. I like the copper color because it's brighter. It's not just sort of gray and dreary, but it is what it is. Iron lanterns, there's worse problems to have than having to make iron lanterns. So let's start grabbing some coal. Alright folks, I think that'll wrap it up. Quite a big excavation here. It turns out I'm on the other side of a cave, so there's Bowtorn and Shivers over there. Every time I cut through, I had to excavate a rock to cover my hole because the Bowtorn were trying to shoot arrows at me. It was very annoying. But there's no copper found, so that's technically a fail, but I'm gonna say it's more of a success because I came out with 4 stacks of brown coal. So whatever, now it's basically free to forge our iron bars for a little bit. So we're gonna make iron plates and we're gonna do iron lanterns, and the copper can suck it. So now the last piece of the puzzle is I need to gather limestone. So I'm gonna make some sort of limestone mine up at the limestone rocks, hopefully. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm gonna learn my lesson and we're gonna sleep and wake up in the morning. Right, I have to go in through this way now. Actually, you know what? There's no creatures. I can expand this slightly. This is what I was doing last time, and then creatures started to come, so I guess I don't want to get too smart about it, but I just wanted to make little front entrance hallways. Oh, and look, and then I can open this up so I can actually walk through here. Da 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 da. All right, that's it. That's literally it. That's all I wanted. Big deal. Oh, and I can move these up to the front now. Look at this home interior design service for my crappy dirt house, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. It's crappy, but it's my home. So, well, this is actually my mini home. This isn't my real home, so don't judge me. But anyway, time to sleep. All right, friends, now I have the rest of the inventory filled up with limestone. So I have to kill creatures first and make barrels and stuff. And I guess cut down some oak trees. But theoretically, we are ready to start leatherworking. So we can start that sometime soon. But first, I got to get home. And I'm talking the real home, not this mini home crap. Just no. So let's get back home. And I gotta figure out what we're doing, I guess. I mean, we better at least make an iron lantern before this thing ends. Well, we've got the first flax harvest and it is good. Look at that. We got like what, 5 full bundles of flax basically. Now I have a bunch of grain too, which I really shouldn't save. I mean, or I should just let it go rot. That's what I should really do. I should just make a basket and rot it. But I'm not sure how dire our food situation may be looking yet. So I'm gonna save it just in case. The trouble with flax grain is it's really low nutrient. So it's not the ideal grain. You'd rather use spelt or rye in your food. So I'm going to try to avoid using it, but just in case. For now, I'll keep it. Yeah, it's been a whole lot of just choring. I gathered our cattails for the first time. That was a lot of cattails. I think I'm just trying to work my way towards the iron, but I got to catch up on chores. Get all that frickin' flax. I think I'm going to move it to this chest. Alright, we'll see if this turns out to be a good decision. But I'm going to be replanting as much as I can. We are at like the end of August. It's like August 8th or August 9th. The flax and some of the grains take 18 days to fully grow. That's 2 months. That puts us right at the end of October. And if I remember, in the temperate climate, like October 4th through 5th is around when the snow started flying. And that is about when your growing season was done. So I'm hoping if the warm season buys us just an extra 3 or 4 days, or like the warm climate, we should be good. I should be able to get almost a full second harvest out of everything on that plot. I don't think there's going to be near as much flax because most of the field was flax, and this isn't Minecraft, so I have to turn over my fields nutrient-wise. So I have to plant new stuff where the old stuff was. I have to move my N, P, and K nutrients around. nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, I believe. Oh, what are you doing, boy? He's been bugging me the whole time, bro. He's sitting out there intimidating me. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to finish harvesting. I'm doing replanting. That's really all there is to this. So I didn't just console command in a bunch of plants and seeds. I earned them, but it's sort of boring. So I don't know how much of this you want to watch. Time for sunflower. Oh, sunflowers give you grain. I was wondering what they were going to give you. It's sunflower grain. Okay. All right, sweet. Our metal plates were done. Oh my gosh, what the heck? There's always... All right, our metal plates are done. So we should be good to make our lanterns. There was a bunch of drifters bothering me, but they were just drifters, so that's no big deal. Pretty sure that was just a shiver on me or something over there. But he seems to have disappeared. I swear I saw something. Oh, there he is. Ugh. All right. We're gonna get inside, and we're gonna make lanterns. And then I can finally wrap this frickin' episode up. This was almost 3 hours of recording, people. Everything took so much longer than it had to this episode. We really need to get a windmill up so I can streamline the smithing process, but that's gonna be a whole big thing. So let's make our first frickin' lanterns. Come on, baby. Yeah, there's the glass. I want to use this glass. Let's see. 1, 2. We got 2 iron lanterns. I guess I should probably make at least 3, because I want to put these first 2 in the house. But look at this, people. We have iron freaking lanterns. This is huge. This is huge to me, at least. I don't know. Seems like a pretty big deal that we have lanterns. And then ironically, we started with iron lanterns. We just said, F it. Screw copper, screw brass, screw bronze. We're just gonna make iron lanterns like a boss. So I've already got one down there. So I think these 2 lanterns are probably gonna replace my torches in here. So then I should probably make a 3rd so I have one for me. And then we're nowhere near having our place lit up yet. Yeah, I like that light way better. So we're definitely going to put the lanterns in here. But then the upside is that means I get to move the torch holders. So I'll probably take these out to the farm, honestly. And then the farm will have some light at night, because right now it does not. Huh. Well, I actually prefer the orange glow, but I just do like that there's more light in general. It's better for recording and seeing. So yeah, we'll keep the lanterns in here. Look at that. That is awesome, people. We've got iron freaking lanterns. This was so late game for me last time. I can't even explain. And look at us. Now we're just freaking doing it, friends. Oh, wait. Oh, I need a whole new freaking plate to make a third lantern. All right, so maybe we're not doing that this episode. I should take a sleep. And then I'll maybe go move the torches out to the farm. And then I think that really is about it. Alrighty, now I should actually be able to place the torch holders out here. I didn't think that through, but it doesn't let me place them on the fence. So for now, we're going to do a temporary solution, which is a little bit of bauxite cobblestone to form a pillar. I'm not even chiseling it or doing anything fancy. I would probably move the fence out in reality or something. But right now, I just want to get it up and laid out. And now there's some farm lighting. So we've got iron lanterns, starting to have extra torch holders now. Be able to move those around. It's the start of good things, people. We're entering the Iron Age. We're entering the Lighting Age. Things are just gonna hopefully start moving along quick. We gotta get an iron anvil at some point, but I have to find a special resource to glue that together. So, I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up, friends. Thank you for giving me your time. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the journey, please. Freaking sweet. It's coming together. Except for these riffs, dude. These freaking riffs. Oh my gosh.